Welcome to Bad Boys TV. This is Brett Baker. We are bringing you a women's one-loss side match since there's only one team left on the winner's side. Let's see. We've got Tiny Table Terrors playing against the Lady Bull Shooters. Let's see, Lady Bull Shooters are in the black shirts. Tiny Table Terrors are in the, I guess they're pink. I know if my wife was here, she would correct me on that color, but I'm going to call it pink. And coming up first on table one here, we've got Rachel Peterson against Julia Rapp. And on table two, up in the corner there, we've got Corey Claxton and Michelle Cortez. This is a race to 11. Jinx Maker. Yeah, those guys are talking. They talk about you when you're not here. From what I saw at the end of that last match, I wasn't even in the building, and those guys were having a little issue putting balls in the pocket. So somebody else was jinxing them. If you've never tried this commentary gig, everybody should. It's a lot different than being at the table, I'll tell you that. This is Rachel at the table here on our big screen. She stands on the opposite side of the queue than I do. Well, she handled that combination nicely. Now she's going to need to get up above that 3. She's going to want to come between the 3 and 5 most likely. Get to about just short of center table. So you just want to make sure she gets past that 3. You don't want to get hooked behind one of those balls on your last ball. Okay, she ran into the 3. Yeah, this has made the 9 a little bit tougher, but and without a little bit of like a pinch draw or something, she's going to be headed right towards that 8 ball. And she's made the 9 and hooked herself. Yeah, she didn't really want to run into that 8 ball, I don't think. So, Mr. Donner, how do you have time to watch pool? Every time I look at the internet, it looks like you should be chasing after that son of yours. You start to really move around. Every time they get on Facebook, that kid is on the move. Yeah, they were talking about me this morning on the stream. Uh-oh. Made a good hit on the 8, but got kissed into the hole. So that's going to bring Julia to the table. Well, I think she probably would have wanted to stay for that 7 in the other side, but she rolled down a little too low. Looks like I'm being joined in the booth here by Rick Jones.
All right, so we are rocking and rolling, are we?
We are. These are the first 2 games. This table we were watching, Rachel made a nice break, ran down, and got hooked on the 8-ball.
Yeah.
She kicked and hit it, but got kissed into the
Yay.
pockets.
I'm Rick Jones, and I'm in the booth with the Jinx Maker, Brett Baker.
Yeah.
It's sticking, man.
Hey, I wasn't even in the building, and I saw the end of that last match. It's like, yeah,
Oh,
somebody
no,
else
you
was
were in the
jinxing him.
building. You walked in here, and
I
then
come
that
in,
guy
and you guys are
shanked that
talking
shot.
about, oh, my gosh.
I saw you. You walked right by.
Looked like a choke fest to me. But I wasn't even here.
Oh, you were here.
In spirit.
No, he was standing right behind us.
For the last game.
Yeah, look at all those Jinx shots.
Yeah, well, I even had the referees coming back telling me about the ones before that. They were just glad they didn't get called to that match.
They were jinxed in spirit.
Put a curse over the whole building.
Tiny Table Terrors. I love that name. I think that's a great name.
Well, and the way Julia's clearing this table, she's shooting like a tiny table terror.
See how she had her pinky up in the air like she was sipping tea. Does she do? No, well, she's using it to bridge this time, but
she's going to have to.
She had her hand on the rail. She did
very nicely done.
She did that very well. She's shooting them pretty solid. Yeah, I can't even bridge a cue and get my fingers to move like that anymore.
She's cleaned this rack up nicely.
You say so. Yeah, I ain't not saying nothing until the 8 is dropped.
Oh. If she couldn't make that 8-ball, I'd be wondering how they got this far.
Oh, we could go right back to that incident in Tucson, Arizona.
Oh, even that guy said he deserved it.
Oh, that was brutal. Brett's like, yeah, you got perfect shape on that little 8-ball shot, and the poor guy just shot it straight into the rail.
It was like ball in hand shape.
I know. It was just like, dang.
I'm like, what the heck? How do you make me look that bad? All right, over here on table number 2. Take a look at the action.
She just got Montumboed. That ball looked like it was in the pocket, and it got blocked and denied. It did not go in there. And for all of you that are too young to know what Montumbo means, he was a great basketball player that blocked a whole lot of shots. So we're doing both live right now, streaming and recording. You are watching BadBoys TV.
Thank you, David. He says the Tiny Table Terrors shoot out of Skinny Bob's in Round Rock, Texas.
This is the
I think I drove right by that room.
Nationals. I'm just going to harass you like I did Kenny.
What's new?
No, dude. I was like, hey, everybody in the chat room, Kenny doesn't know. Oh, she put a lot of vinegar on that one.
Well, what's funny is last night, they had me take the shirt money and the raffle cue money, and they goes, make sure Kenny brings this in the morning. So I get back to the room, Kenny's snoring. I'm like,
he was out.
Yeah, he's pretty tired. And I said, well, so I'm looking around the room thinking, all right, where can I set this where he will see it in the morning? And I thought, well, I could put it on the floor right in front of the door, but I'm like, he'd just trip over it. So I set it next to his vaping oil. I thought, okay, he will not forget this.
Right. Uh-oh, going a little
she's okay. She's okay.
So we got a double delivery and they go out at 4:30? 3. He told him 4:30.
I sat out there and told you guys they don't start till 4:30. I told you guys 3 times. They had to sign up by 3. How can they start
Sign
at
up by
3?
3, start at 4. That's what I was told.
Yeah. They were just both of them discussing it out back, and they said no, they have to start at 4:30. We've been advertising it for 2 days because there were still women in the that were eligible. They really just want those women to start the second chance at 3 o'clock. Well, that's not as bad safety, really. I mean, that 13's a really tough shot that far away. If she could have froze it on the rail, it would have been a perfect save.
Would have been perfect. But this is a real tough. I mean, all she's really has is the cut on this 13. And it's, she's going to cut the 11 down by the 13.
Well, hope you don't get
Yeah,
trapped behind that. Going around. Look at that. I think if she would have shot it straight in, she'd have hit that 3.
Yeah, that's what I was worried. I thought, boy, she's going to be going right into that 3.
Yeah, that was nice. That worked out real well.
Not sure how much of that shot was intended, but it sure worked out well. Oh, and then she hit it too thick.
Perfect shape on the 8. Hit that one on the heavy side.
Neither of these two teams are eligible for the second chance. This is loser of this match will finish 5th, 6th. The winner will join 3 other teams in the final 4.
We appreciate everybody that's watching us live. We see that there's 33 in there. It'd be real great if you just slide over and click on that little thumbs up logo. The more people that like us, the better. And it allows us to be able to bring you the streams for free. Don't forget to subscribe and then ring the bell and you'll be notified every time we go live. Well, this is one of those shots that's a little tough because you want to hit a 3 just a tad stiff. You don't want to shoot too soft, but you only want to roll forward like a ball or 2.
Right. That's probably one of the toughest shots in pool is rolling forward 1 ball or 2 balls.
Little slip shot.
Wow,
is what
that was,
and she
that was nice.
Really nice.
Really good.
That's how it's done, folks, right there.
Okay, we're telling you how hard it is, and she made it look extremely easy.
There we go. Yeah, they're clicking on that like button. I love it. Makes me feel loved.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Good Lord. They're all trying to give me a heart attack this morning.
Tiny table terrors jump out to it.
Every match has been brutal.
Whoops.
Close shot like that. Great shot. Gets that cue ball a little too close to that scratch. That first match this morning, or maybe it was the second match, I can't remember now. I got more sleep last night, but I still think I'm a week behind. But I don't know how many times, but it was like 4 or 5 times where both matches got done at the same time. And
that's
like, damn.
What happened?
Who the hell won that one? Who won this one?
So it's like last night. I was back here by myself, and I'm like, oh, man, what am I going to do, if I get off on the score? I didn't have, Rich to send out there. I thought, I guess I'll have to, duck my head over and, Amy, can you go check the score? But it's a lot easier to concentrate on things because I never got distracted talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, there. It's
easier when you're not chit-chatting.
It's the Joneses' fault because we get to
I
talking back
torture
and forth.
Kenny with it. I was just messing with him big time this morning. He's trying to
Well, yesterday he was
get
just
it
so
all
tired.
together.
Caleb, welcome back. Welcome back.
No fish? I thought he was sneaking off to go catch some crappie. Did you sell off all the raffles? Well, there's more cues over there. Beat him with that.
So table 2, we have
Do
Jennifer
another
coming up
drumstick.
against Cam.
Go stick it up somebody's butt. I can't say that on the mic. Amy doesn't know it, but we're talking about her.
680 plus 580, so that was all four.
Oh,
All right.
man, that side pocket is.
She went 4 rails for shape.
Man, she had to shake that one off. You see that little shoulder shimmy?
Yeah.
That was close.
Oh, now he's going to go to a birthday party.
I thought you were going fishing. Now it's a birthday party. Are those
a
code
busy-
words for
it's a-
something we
it's a-
don't, us old guys
it's a
don't know
busy
nothing
guy.
about? Let's see. It's got to be some kind of code. I'm going fishing. I want to catch some crappie. He gone like 45 minutes, and then it's I'm going to a birthday party. Yeah, it's all code. He's talking to us in code, and we have no clue what he's saying because too old.
It's funny, I got a Facebook invite to my own birthday party the other day.
Wow,
I'm like, oh, apparently my wife's throwing me a birthday party.
that's funny.
So I clicked maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Everybody
I don't
else
know.
is-
What are you bringing?
Everybody else is clicking, yeah, they're going. I'm the only one that said maybe.
What are you bringing? All right, come on, everybody.
Whoa.
Oh.
Just hit it a little. You know how hard that shot would be if you were trying.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
You
so
gotta
there's
hit it dead on and get double kissed.
39 in there watching, and only 6 of you have hit the little like button. Come on, make us feel some love.
About 33 of you need to step up your game.
I'm telling you. What is that, 3%?
No, it's.
Brett's over there doing the math now. I don't even care about
I'm
the
like-
math.
I'm like,
I just threw a
Dude,
number out there.
3% would be 3 out of 100.
Okay, so it's less than that. Now you're hurting my feelings even worse.
It's way more.
Shh. Shh. I was doing that to Kenny this morning. He's over there like, really? I just, like, dude, I'm just messing with you, man.
Can tell we've been here for a week and this is winding down. We're just kind of rummy.
A little rummy.
We need some
Speaking
rum.
of some rum. Where's the rum? I think it's the nice shot. Nice out. I mean, she shot some really good
It's
shots.
really nice.
Her opponent tried to play it safe and just got the weirdest double kiss scratch.
Yeah, the rolls are kind of going for the tiny table tears, and they're taking advantage of it.
Amy, is it going to be a
Mexican wrong.
day?
They said they have the big cooler, real big cooler. They're cooking everything in it today.
Awesome.
So last night, we actually had Sippy's team on the stream.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I bet that was a
And,
riot.
and I thought, oh, man, these guys, how are they going to be sober enough to shoot pool? They jumped out to a 8-1 lead. Next thing you know, it's 8-7.
Oh, wow.
Then it was 10-10. I'm just like, oh, my gosh. But that team won 13-10. It was a pretty exciting match at the end. One of the guys in the chat room goes, good gosh, I left for 20 minutes. And it was 8-1 when I left. Now it's 8-7. I said, oh, you can't leave around here. Oh, man, that was so close. Getting hooked on that last ball or the 8 ball.
Caleb over there say he went fishing for 2 hours?
Hey, fished
That's
for
not
about
fishing, man. It takes me an hour and a half to get the beer out of the, and then the fishing tackle. That's like 20 minutes of fishing if you're only gone 2 hours.
takes Rick like an hour and a half to bait his
Yeah,
hook.
yeah, he's probably got a big old houseboat he's living in and watching the. He's like, well, no, man, I had to throw the fishing pole out the window.
Picking on people.
Oh, big time. He was picking on you, but then you left, so he's picking on our viewers now.
Well, Caleb was supposed to be our scorekeeper, and he bailed on us big time. He's like, I'm going to go fishing. I think he was just watching the whole time. He was just sitting in there all quiet.
All right. Jennifer's working through this rack very nicely so far. I like her pattern. She's got a fan in the chat room. Monica's pulling for you, girl.
Just roll that 15 up a little bit. Top left corner.
I like 15, 14, 9, 10, 8. We'll see how she...
Yeah, or the other way. Either way. 15, 14, 10, 9. Just depends on what you're comfortable with. But either way works.
Looks like these girls are from McAllister, Oklahoma, according to their shirts.
That's where they drink anyway.
That's where they drink, yeah. There's some empty bar stools in McAllister.
As we were driving here, you know, we came with the truck from Vegas, so we came in the back way. We come across New Mexico. Yeah. Either way, yeah. For me, I'd probably just shoot the 10, roll over, and then shoot the 9 in lower left with the automatic angle to go up for the 8. But on our way over here, we drove through New Mexico, and then we hung a right there in San Jose and take that highway that goes straight to where Billy the Kid and Fort Sumner, and then you come across. I swear to God, I saw 2 bars that still have the things that you tie your horses to when you get there. It was pretty cool. I like going through those old little towns.
You know, one of these times when we're in Tucson,
Next
take
year.
a day. You got to go down.
Oh, I'm going next year.
That is the most
We
amazing.
Next year we have.
We're
gonna go set up early, and then they're gonna. What did they do right behind us last year? Whatever it was, they're gonna come in and take up that extra space and do a thing the first couple of days. So we'll have like two days off.
That's awesome.
I'm definitely going to
Tombstone is just an amazing little town.
I'm into that Wild West stuff. I like that stuff. And
Well,
it goes in. Johnny, you want to hop in here? Sure. All right, we got Boo Boo jumping in.
Boo Boo. Oh. Well,
come down here all the way from Alaska.
Looked like the Lady Bull Shooters had an opportunity there, but it just didn't work out. So,
all right.
Tiny Table Terrors sweep that first round. 4-0.
His new nickname is Boo Boo. Johnny don't like me no more.
What do you think? 14, break out that 10?
I was catching up on scores here. Well, she's going to shoot the 14, but boy, yeah, she could have. It was headed right for it. She was just looking, I think, at staying there for the 15. This is Rachel at the table, and she's shooting against Michelle this round. On table number 2, we have Corey for the Lady Bull Shooters, and she's shooting against Nicole. Nicole is getting ready to break the balls.
Oh, 13, 11. Oh, maybe she can see that time. No?
I like Caleb. We're not in Alaska where you need to travel 10 miles through forest and fight the bears for fish.
Yeah, combat fishing.
I don't know. I was at a little pond the other day. You'd had to fight the gators.
Literally in Kenai.
Oh, okay. So we got a we got a well-mixed team here for these lady bull shooters. Rachel and Carrie are from Oklahoma. Jennifer's from Irving, and Carrie is from Fort Worth. Nice to see Oklahomans and Texans get along. Oh,
Oh,
man.
that one's going to hurt.
Yeah, she kind of jumped up on it. It was just that, I think it was just out of her comfort zone. She hit it. She didn't miss by much. Just caught the point going in. That's going to bring Michelle to the table. Pretty wide open on the solids.
Well, this is the shot. Make or break you. She may elect. Oh, she's going to shoot it.
Oh, she's got to shoot it.
Nice shot.
Never touched the rail on the way down. That was beautiful. "29 teams started in this ladies team division, and there's 6 left. So both of these teams have performed well this weekend. They had good days yesterday.
Well, as long as she leaves herself an angle on the 4, she'll be all right.
Yeah, I think she's laying good to just roll forward. Just make sure you get it off the rail. Okay, she came up. Don't get on the rail. Don't get too straight. Okay, she's going to want to get out to about center table, just out from behind that 11 ball up there.
That's a kind of tough shot to get out.
Yeah, she'd like to have a little bit more angle on
Yeah.
this.
She might shoot the 2 ball and shoot it with follow.
Oh boy, that's tough.
Well, I don't think she gave herself much choice. She's going to have a hard shot one way or the other.
Yep, she's decided to take your advice. She's going to shoot that too.
Oh, she hit it good.
Wow. Yeah, she nailed that one. That was a nice shot.
She's this is a tough shot to get a good angle on the 8, though. She might just bump into it. Yeah. Oh, she's almost there. See if she brought her Ginsu with her.
Yeah, she's just got to make sure she stays out of the side pockets
Yeah.
here.
She's probably going to hit it soft to try and play a 2-way shot and leave the cue ball in the corner just in case she doesn't get it there. Oh,
Wow.
I didn't see
That's
that
a nice
coming.
shot. Nice
That was a
shot.
great shot. I thought she'd be cutting it in the side. And she hit it with authority.
Well, the wins just keep coming for the Tiny Table Terrors. Let's switch over to table number 2. Catch up in some action here. Whoa. Uh-oh, who won that game? We got caught watching one game and missed the other. Anybody in the chat room see who won that game up in the corner? Let us know. Yeah, Skinny Bob's is well represented here. Snapped is sitting in a third place match waiting to see who's going to come through. And they're looking to get another shot at Fargo Up, who is sitting in the hot seat. Okay, they think that Nicole won that one. I am going to... I was pretty sure that was correct too, so that puts Lady Bullshit. Let's see.
Nice break.
We got a smart aleck in the... Guess I'm going to have to ban that guy.
9 ball.
The guy, the team who legally pockets the 8 ball. Yeah,
Nine-
that was my question. Who legally pocketed the 8 ball? Yeah, before you came in, Johnny, I was telling Rick, I was really kind of worried last night about, man, I got to keep up on the score. I got to watch both tables because I was back here all by myself. Everybody had taken off. And I found it was pretty easy because I didn't get caught talking and watching one game. I was like,
You're in your element.
I could really concentrate back here. The only time I'd get distracted was when the bartenders would bring me a drink from the bar just down the hallway here. I was like, oh, that's so sweet of you.
Nice.
It was a party back here last night.
Who's breaking right now?
Right now we have, let's see, this is table number 1. This is Julia, who just broke the balls on table number 1.
This game looks like it might take a bit.
And she's playing Jennifer. Kim and Carrie are playing on table number 2 up in the corner. So that should be Kim at the table. She's going to bank the 3. Meanwhile, Jennifer is looking at her options here on table 1. Julia Rapp. Seen her here. I think she comes here just about every year. She's a good little shooter. I missed this event last year, and I'd got to know so many of these players the year before, and now it's like, oh, recognize names, recognize faces. It's taken me all week to start putting the 2 together.
This is a tough run out.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a run out on this table.
Yeah.
I think both girls are going to get some opportunity. Oh. Well, that was nice. Now, boy, she's sure got a tough one, though. About all she has to shoot is that 14 ball, and she's jacked up over the 4. I would almost be looking at some sort of a safety opportunity here, I think. righty. I think she wanted to get over a little bit further and get behind that one.
I don't think she has too much to worry about. There's a lot of work to get on the big ones here.
So this brings Julia back to the table. She's shooting the stripes.
Probably shoot the 14, set up for an angle for maybe a breakout.
Yeah,
on
I
the
kind of like the
13.
14 and then use that 13 to go into these, like the 15.
Yeah, split between the 9 and the 15. That would be a good. Ooh.
Oh. Those diamond pockets got her. Goes right in on a valley.
Well, this is going to be a long game, it looks like.
Well, maybe
She's got that.
she looks like
13.
she can see the one. Oh, okay, no, I'm sorry. I was confused by who's at the table.
Oh, you were right.
Well, she tricked me because she didn't have her jacket on the first game. It's like, okay, she's wearing that little pink shirt. Now, I couldn't see her face on the thing. All I could see was her little hoodie there. All right, so Julia's.
She's got a nice
Boy.
little safety here.
Yeah,
she's going for it,
She's going to
though.
go up on get that 14. It's a shame she's not a little lower where she could get that 9. Wow,
Nice
that's a nice shot. Come on, hit that 4.
Oh,
Well, I think
that 9 might be in jail.
she may have room to get back there.
She might have to call the ref.
If she's going to shoot it, if I was her opponent, I would call her ref. But,
Yeah.
you know, that's something we saw last night that, yeah, they're gonna get a referee. Get out there, Johnny. Throw your shirt on, run out there.
Yeah.
You don't know how many times at a table, it's like I'm commentating and then they look at me, oh, we need you. Like, hang on, I'll be right back. Because there's a lot of events we don't have referees.
It was a long night last night. We didn't get out of here until 2.
Yeah,
Or,
it was a little after 1. It wasn't too bad, but it
well,
was 2 by the time we get back to the room.
yeah.
We've got Bill here at the table.
I don't know.
Not sure what he's.
Yeah,
I think
don't
he's
know what
looking to
doing.
see if it's froze. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Can't see what he's doing. And over on the other table, I just happened to catch that Tiny Table Terrors win again.
Well, it must have been a good hit. Would have
So
been
that's
nice
gonna
to
bring
see that
Rachel.
one.
I thought she had room.
Well, there's potential here.
Looks to me like she could see the 11, and that would get her up above for the 15.
She just got to watch out for the
Okay,
scrap.
she's going to. The only thing I don't like about going this way is the 11's oh, she's playing safe. Okay, that's a good shot. If you don't feel comfortable, find a good safety. Nothing wrong with that. Yep, we got Kim's win.
I think she's going to play the 5-11 and just leave the cue ball there and play
Need
in
some
a safe.
aiming fluid. I've got a good friend says when you're playing pool, the key is you got to keep the mix right.
That's right.
You know, and he's always walking around with beer in his hand. I go, "How's the mix?" He goes, "Just about right." And he gives me a big old grin. Sometimes when he says that, I look at him and I think to myself, I think it was right a couple of hours ago. Oh.
Oh, she didn't hit it.
Okay. I think she's left that
Yeah.
11. But what she has done is put that 5 in the way. You know, that
I think.
pocket is no longer available for the 8.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So, I mean, it wasn't quite the safety she was looking for, but I think it could pay off down the road.
Well, she's probably going to shoot that 15 in the corner. Roll up, play the 10. Would be my guess.
She got room to go by the 8 and play the 15.
I think she's got room. I just don't know if she's playing in the side of the
Looks
corner.
to me like, yeah, she's going to play on the side. That's what she's looking at. I don't think she can quite see the whole ball, and that 7 sticks out a little bit.
I don't know. I think she could see that shot. Maybe we need a sky cam.
We need a younger eye cam is what we need.
Wow, she hit that good.
When I was her age, they all went.
Well, there's definitely an illusion on the ball. It's easy to see when you're younger, though. All right.
I always say these young players, they play so good because they don't know what could happen. You know, if you miss, this could happen, that could happen.
Yeah.
Us more experienced players, we know what could happen on this shot because it has happened to us. They just blank everything out. This ball in that hole, boom.
It amazes me how when they shoot shots, how they just get lucky and lock another ball up.
Well, that was looked like she was going to roll right behind the 10, and then it just stopped.
Well, still a tough out. 5 in the corner.
Yeah, she's going to have to get that 4 and 10
Yeah.
split up here.
Well, we know some champions would probably just spin it and draw it back and bump it
Yeah,
out.
I don't. If I was her, I don't know that I would try that. Just,
No. Well, you never know. But, you know.
but I'm not her, so
Well,
she may have that shot. I personally don't think I would
no, I don't.
try to draw back into it right now.
No, I don't think I would either. Well, I might, but, you know. The thing is, if you don't make it, you pretty much cut your throat. 8-ball's still sitting in a tough spot, though. That 7-ball's close. She looks like she might try it.
She's digging down a little. She might want to slide over and bump that 7 out of the way. Yep. Oh, that was beautiful
yeah.
there. That was real nice. Now the 7 goes.
That just she
I think she
want to
took a
play
look.
it. I think she's looking for safety right now. That's what it looks
You
like.
know, if she can get on the other side, the 6 goes past the 8. She could use that to break out the 4.
Yes, that's true. I think she's playing safe.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh, be careful. All right. Wow. That might have, that second kiss might have just took away the 12.
Well, this ought to get interesting.
I think she can see the edge of the 12, and she might be able to cross bank it, but it doesn't lead to much unless you break out the 10.
Oh, she's playing the bank.
Well,
Well, now she's opened it up.
yeah, I didn't like opening that up because well, the Lady Bull shooters have an opportunity here. They really need to start sliding some beads onto their side. You know, I like shooting this 6 first because it now doesn't have a pocket and you've got shape on it.
You are absolutely correct.
Or, okay, she's going to play the 4. Now, if you're going to play this 4, bump the 6 up table so you have a shot. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
You know, you watch these teams play and you think, well, these two teams are pretty evenly matched, but our score just doesn't reflect it. She's got a really nice, smooth stroke.
She's good. She got straight in. I don't think
It's
she was
just
playing that.
whatever she can play the 6, then the 1, or the
Yeah.
1 and then this.
I like the 6 and the 1.
Do you?
Yeah,
Now,
myself.
see, the way I play, I like the 1 and then I just get on the 6 to the lower left here and then follow down for the 8. Pool players we all see patterns just a little differently.
Well, we also play to our strengths.
That's true. That's true. You and I haven't seen each other's games a whole lot, but I would
No.
venture to guess we have varying strengths.
Well, I noticed that you like to roll the ball a lot.
I do. I do.
Yeah. Me, I like to stroke it. Ooh.
Wow. Wow, man, that was.
The opportunities just keep.
They're so close to,
Maybe they were out late last night.
There's been like 4 games that just could have either gone either way.
Right.
And they're just not going for them. Well, I don't know if the 8 passes that 6 or not.
Well, it looks like she's playing
She's
it that
gonna
way.
She's gonna play the 12 in the side, and we'll see what she does getting on this 8 ball.
She's shooting a follow.
She must feel like it goes by. Well, she's not gonna get down here, so it doesn't matter. She's gonna be banking this 8 ball. Yep, she's just called it right. She's called a straight back.
But what would you do?
Here?
Yeah.
I think the way this lays, I'd do the same thing she is. I would bank it.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I would cut it.
You try to cut it in
Yeah.
the right. Oh, don't scratch. Don't scratch. All right. She's okay.
Tiny table chairs are.
All right. This is a prime opportunity for the Lady Bull shooters to start a comeback. This is a shot you almost have to go rail first, or
I
you'll follow it in.
yes, I agree.
This is kind of a dangerous shot. She can't really draw it because she's on the rail and it's sitting right by the pocket.
Thing is it's
Yeah,
tough, a little tougher when you're on the rail to get that nice spin on it where you
Yeah, it
gotta
is.
control the speed.
I mean, she's got to make sure she pockets the 6, but she doesn't want the cue ball to catch that left-hand point
Oh
there.
yeah.
If it catches that point, it could go right in. And she wants to get out for the 8 ball. She doesn't want to have a real tough 8 either. This is an, it's like, oh, it's just sit by the hole. This is an extremely tough out here, and it's nice to see her taking her time and looking at it.
She's got that English on it.
Let's see how she handles this.
Yeah, she's moving it over.
She went rail first. That was perfect.
Yep.
That was perfect. Love to see a good shot like that.
They might get on the board.
Oh, I hope so. I just.
All right.
And there we go.
Have you ever seen a comeback from a situation like this before?
Well, I have. In fact, just last night I had a match here. One team jumped out to a 8-1 lead. Next thing you know, it was 8-7. Then it was 10-10. It was quite a match last night. So
That must have been something to see.
it was. It's just you just never know. Once momentum switches, sometimes it can be really tough to get back. Okay,
The fear factor.
So here on table 2, we have Rachel and Nicole battling it out. Nicole just turned the table over to Rachel. And getting ready to break the balls on table 1 is Corey, and she's playing against Kim.
That was a pretty good break.
Yeah, she used that second ball and got pinned down on the bottom rail. It's one of the hazards, but she spread them out really nice, and looks like she must have made a ball. She's still at the table. Looks like she's another one of these girls that wears the sunglasses up on her head up there.
You see sunglasses?
Up there in the corner. Doesn't it look like she has sunglasses on?
Oh.
No, not Rachel.
Oh,
Not Rachel.
okay,
Up there
okay.
in the corner.
On the other table, yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Looks like Corey's wearing sunglasses. I've got a good friend back home that she always wears sunglasses when she plays. It keeps the hair out of her eyes. I said, man, if you ever were playing without your sunglasses, I don't know if I'd recognize you.
She didn't like the shape she left herself there.
Well, nope.
But she makes that 7 ball in the corner. She's all right. But she doesn't.
She fired
She doesn't take. She doesn't take a lot of time, does she? When she's
She gets
shooting?
down there and fires it.
Yeah.
Well,
She looked like she just wanted to get it over with.
Well, sometimes when it's a tough shot, that's what will happen. She's left Nicole kind of a tough combination here. And where's the 15 going after you hit the 11? Not sure what kind of a safety opportunity she's got here either. Everything's just right out there in the open.
Yeah, she combination's about the only thing she has. I don't know what safety she really has. I think I'd just go for the combination myself.
We'll see what she's. Yep, she's called the 11. She's going to go for this combo.
Yeah, I think that, she'll probably leave her, if she makes it, she'll leave herself the, what is that, the 15 or the 14?
That's 15.
15. She'll have a shot in the corner maybe. Maybe the side, but the side I don't think so. Just depends how hard she hits it. Well,
Okay. She pocketed it. Let's see. She's looking. Looks like
close.
that 8 ball is keeping her from playing it down in the corner, and I don't know that it passes the
She's
5.
probably going to bank it.
Yeah, she does have a bank if that's what she so chooses. It's probably what I would try here.
Oh, they called the ref. Old Dwayne.
All right, Dwayne. Get in our way. Oh, no. Okay, he's stepping behind table number 1 so we can see this shot too. So she's going to play this down in the corner,
She must believe she has room.
and her opponent is questioning that. Oh,
Yeah,
now she,
yeah.
okay. Now she's changed. She's like, well, the referee's here. Maybe I should just.
Yeah. He's gonna call me bad. I know
Hey,
it's too close.
and as a referee, I always inside I go, oh, whew, she's gonna make this a lot easier if she banks this.
Yeah.
It's an easier call.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Takes a little pressure off of you too.
Yeah. Oh.
She hit that pretty good.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought she might have been.
But she's left the 5 or the 6. 7 could go on the side. It's just kind of whatever Rachel feels.
I think she'll shoot that. What is that? The 5 ball, straight in.
Yep, the orange one has
Yeah.
always been the 5.
Yeah. Well, I'm colorblind.
Okay.
Wow. No,
Fired to 6.
no fear. Natural to get on the 4, go around the table here.
The only bad part about the 4 is she's
Oh.
shooting up over that 7, but she's going to shoot the 4.
Now
Wow,
she'll
this
shoot
is
the
great.
5.
5, 7, 8. Nicely done.
I think she would have liked to come out a little bit further. She could just play a follow, come over. Nice.
Just make sure you pocket this one.
She does shoot at a fast pace, though.
And she does. So the Lady Bull shooters have got a comeback going now. They've cut the lead to 7-2. Let's switch over to table 1 because we're nearing the end of this game.
She's playing it safe, kick the 7 ball. Oh,
Oh,
she dropped the chalupa.
she dropped the chill. I wonder if she was trying to go off the bottom rail and into the 7, or whether she was
I
trying to
think
go
she was
straight
just.
into the
I
7.
think she was just wanting to hit it and
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
there.
Well, I mean, if you just go straight into it, she could have scratched off the 7. So this brings Carrie back to the table.
You watch them too, huh?
Yeah, the one out front's not working. Out in the lobby.
Well,
Tell Kenny
is she playing safe?
that'll thrill him to death. Trust me. It'll make his day.
Girls don't really like playing a lot of safeties, do they?
Um,
They just
Yeah,
go
just-
for it.
you know, some players are a little more wide open than others.
This is a breakout
On it.
shot. Oh,
Oh,
no.
man, she right straight in. On a bar table, safeties are a little more risky, you know.
Yeah.
Balls are closer, kicks are easier, banks are easier, so you kind of give your opponent a chance to. Now, I don't know if she's got room to cut this in. I definitely do. But
She's probably no. She's not. Her opponent's not going to call a ref to watch it.
this is a real easy safety opportunity here to.
Oh.
She must have plenty of room to cut this in.
Oh yeah.
That one was one where you almost don't need a referee, because if that 15 moves, it was going to be a foul. Oh, man.
Oh no.
Oh, don't go in. Oh,
Oh.
man. Well, all of a
The
sudden,
comeback's coming.
all of a sudden, the little rolls and things have changed.
Up jumped the devil.
The pool gods have decided they want to see a close match, I guess.
Well, every match should go 10-10.
All right, so we've got Carrie here at the table. That was nicely done.
yes,
I
it
think that
was.
was as much of a safety as anything. Over on table number 1, we have Jennifer racking the balls and getting ready to break, and she's playing against Michelle.
So do our viewers at home, they get to watch both matches on the TV?
They see just like what you're seeing right
Okay.
there. It's our picture-in-picture. For teams, it's about the best we can do. I don't think there's any way we could actually like have a split screen and have too big. I don't know. I'm not a tech guy. I just get to the rail. Oh, it didn't. Well, and she was honest and just admitted that she fouled. We had that discussion yesterday. Do you tell them or don't you? Well, come on, the jinx maker. I certainly didn't jinx the Tiny Table Terrors for the first 7 games, and I haven't jinxed the Lady Bullshooters for the last 3, so I don't know what you're talking about.
That must be a long lost enemy.
How can I jinx one player when I just helped out the other? You know, somebody asked me one time, well, are you rooting for one team or the other? And I said, you know, I'm not from Texas. I really don't know these girls personally. You know, it's like No, I'm just rooting for really good pool. I'd like to see both teams just play the match of their lives.
That's true. They had some really good ones last night.
I'd rather see one team jump up and win it than get it given to them. That's I
Talking tear down and stack out. I don't want to be out there. It's too much work.
Very nice.
nice. I hope that 12 got up there high enough to get by the 5.
13 still goes a little tough. So she shoots the 12
Looks like
ball.
the
Get on
13
the
will
10.
go in the side though. Well, looks like she's playing safe.
Smart.
That was
Smart.
very, very well done. Very well done.
Tough kick here.
Yeah, it was a well played safety. I kind of like kicking to the bottom rail and trying to hit the 4. Because if you do that, I think the cue ball will roll up there by the 2 and the 6, and you might be able to block her behind the 1. Or if you just hit the 4 and leave it there,
I kind of like going to 2
I-
rails.
is that 4
And
froze to
You
the
got
rail.
you
That's-
got 4 balls there. You're gonna hit one of
If
them.
I was her opponent, I'd want to look at that 4 and see if it's froze.
It doesn't look froze from
It
here.
doesn't. Yeah, I think
But
we
there's
can
a
see
shadow
some.
there.
Really tough to tell on the monitor.
Oh, she
Oh,
hit
that
that.
was-
Beautiful.
That was good.
Well,
She's put some distance. Had she hit it just a tad fuller, I think, she would have stayed.
she's got to be careful here because it's not guaranteed she's going to get a good roll off that 12.
Yeah, let's see what Julia. She's going to shoot this 10. Well
She
done.
did good.
Oh, you don't want to bump the 13.
I think she can still see the 15.
Yeah, I'm just thinking you don't want to make the 13 any
No.
harder.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it still go in the side, or is the one? Does the 1 block it?
It's pretty.
That's what
it's
I was
pretty
worried
close.
about. It's like no, bump it. It goes. No, don't bump it.
She could probably just play a safety on that 15 ball. But even if she, yeah. That might be the shot.
She could, or just come up for the 12 in
She's
the
going for
opposite
it, though.
corner, and then go into the 8. Wow, I'm not sure what she had
Yeah.
in mind there. Not sure what that.
It does take time in this game to learn, when to play safeties,
Well,
when
and
not to.
I think what she had pictured is not what occurred.
No.
Okay, she's played safe,
Yeah.
and it's a good one. It's like, okay, things didn't work out the way I want, so let's keep this contained.
That's right.
A safety is just to make sure you get back to the table and to try to make things look better for you.
Well, she's going for it. That's a tough shot. Oh, she hit it pretty good.
Wow, look at this shot. Look at this. Oh,
Wow.
man, that looked like it was going in the whole way
Yeah.
until it just caught the point.
But you know, this is no easy shot. I mean, all she's got is a combination. Natural safety, maybe just shoot 13 and roll up behind the 8. But
Sit there.
um,
I had nothing to do with that.
knowing the way she's been playing, she'll probably play the combination and just go for it.
It's kind of, the combination kind of lays odd, you know.
Yeah.
She's looking up table. I think she's looking for a safety.
Well, what do you think the safety is here?
Roll the bank the 13 down, leave her behind the 8.
Yeah.
Just like that. Well,
She
it
rolled a
crept
little
out.
far.
She left the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just crept out a couple inches too far.
That was a tough shot.
She was perfect, and then it just took like a half a roll.
Well, we know what's happening here. Combination.
You know, I see these shirts and I go, man, back alley billiards. There's a place I would. It's funny, then you're traveling, you know, across the country and you see these places and like, wait a minute, I've heard of that place.
So, 4-2. Could be 4. Oh, well, I can't believe she'd be playing a safety there.
No, that was not a safety. That was not a safety. That 4, she just missed the 4. But
She got to be
full
thinking.
God shine down on her.
If she's got a jump cue, she's probably thinking, I got to jump this. Do you see a safety there?
We're going to find out
She-
if Julia has a jump cue, I guess.
Well, she could kick at the 12 and, you know, play safe.
Yeah, if she was to kick to hit the 12, she's got the 13 to get behind.
Mhm.
In fact, that's probably. I'm not one that really wants to jump into a combo or anything, so I probably would just try to kick to the side rail and hit that 12. You might
Uh-oh.
leave a bank on the 1.
She's
Oh,
got
she's
a jump
got a
cue.
jump cue. Everybody has a jump cue.
Yeah, that's right. You don't need to know how to kick if you got a jump cue.
Your buddy Billy's got a new jump cue, so
Oh, yeah. I forget
you're-
what the name of it is.
you're
but
gonna suffer from that. You know he's gonna be
he
pulling
got
that
he got 2 of them. He wants me to buy one.
up.
You know, I haven't really jumped with him yet, so. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, she got over it and made a hit, but she scratched.
Oh, now she's got problems. Tiny Table Terrors have a chance here.
No, this is Lady Bull shooters coming
Oh,
to the table.
Lady Bull.
They've got a chance for the comeback to continue on both tables.
This is where the pressure mounts.
Well, the pressure is like up in the corner there on table 1 when your opponent has just hung the 8 and you've got all your balls out there and
Mhm.
you've got 5 pockets.
Well, I think she's going to shoot that 7 in the corner and come up to play the combination, but that can be a dangerous shot. You got to get a good angle so this way you can control that cue ball. Oh. And she's going to get away with one.
Yep, she's blocked the 12.
Position is a killer. She might.
Oh, no. Ooh.
She might have liked to just go for
That's-
it,
I was looking up in
cut
the.
it in.
I was kind of watching that game on the other table up in the corner. It's like, oh, don't. She almost. Okay, I kind of like that. Well, she came too far down.
Yeah.
I liked leaving it up. She's giving up the 6-2 combo here. She could have left it up around that corner pocket up there. It would have made it a little tough. But
Yeah, she can just draw this back and get on the 7 ball. And it seems to me she'll almost, if she hits it firm enough, she'll have a shot
just
on
want
the
to
6.
keep the 6 in front of that hole. You don't want it to get over
don't
on the
think
rail
so?
or something like that.
She's got a little angle on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's fine. I think she's going to have to shoot that 6 though.
She's going to have to draw it back, I imagine.
Oh, over on table 1, they just missed a tough cut on the 11 up in the corner.
Oh, she's got room.
Tiny table terrors are gonna
Oh, no.
get another one. It looks like. And they do.
She has a natural little safety here where she can just kick to the rail, bump the 7 out. But she's going to go for the kick shot.
Gonna have to. Oh, well, she dug down in and. Yeah, she's giving up the 13 with a nice angle to pop out for the 12. She's in a tough spot.
So do you stun this ball out, draw it, or follow it?
I just like to kind of stun it over, or maybe draw just, maybe a foot and a half, something like that. I want to get fairly straight on the 12. I like that right there.
Yeah.
Now I'm just going to pull it back for the 8 in the opposite corner.
Or would you roll it for the 8 in the side?
No, because then you're bringing the 7 into you could get hooked behind the 7. You don't want to. Oh, she's going to roll it down. Oh,
You don't want to do that.
don't want to do that. No, I like shooting it a little firmer, just drawing back like a foot. But well,
I know when you were playing me the other night, it didn't look like that.
that shot didn't come
you
up.
were rolling everything.
Well, but that's just the way the balls were laid too. You notice a lot of times play shape to where. Alrighty, so the Lady Bull shooters slide another one to their side. We've got an 8-4 score now. Switch over to table 1 where they just broke the balls. I'll catch the score up over here. We don't have the capability to change the score on both screens. All right, we got the score correct. And Rachel looks like she has ball in hand on a open table, and she's taking the solids.
Where you going? All right, I'll stay here for a second. All right, Mr. Brett Baker, the Jinx Maker. What's going on? What's going on? This is Ken Jones. I'm back for a minute.
Well, I haven't jinxed anybody here. No.
He's being careful about it.
Well, okay, no, I jinxed the Lady Bull shooters at the beginning of this match.
Uh-huh.
They were down 7-0, but then I started jinxing the other team, so now they made a bit of a comeback.
See, what you got to do is you got to make friends with this guy right here. He'll help you out when you're playing your matches. He'll just be in the room. That's all it need. That's all you need. Is this Rachel? Is that her name?
Yes, this is Rachel, and she's playing against Kim.
I like Rachel. Rachel's a funny lady. She organizes some of the stuff going on in Oklahoma. Pretty sure she's got I can't remember what she said she's got going on. I don't. So many pool tournaments, it all kind of blends together. But I know she's got a thing. She's
She's got
helping
a thing,
organize. Yeah. I think she's got like a 64 player, $10,000 or something or other. I don't remember what exactly it is, but I know she's going to be there in our Oklahoma event, which follows this.
Yep.
She's going to borrow some of our table time, I believe, to run her thing.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think we might actually go ahead and do the brackets for her or something. I don't know what I didn't catch the whole story. I wasn't paying that much attention.
Well, they do have like an open pro event, or, you know.
I think that's what she's
Okay.
organizing. Yeah.
It's an open event because I know both Joey Gray and Chip Compton said they were signed up for that.
That'd be the one. I knew I wasn't completely crazy, so Boo Boo just needed a break.
Oh, you know how you smokers are.
Yeah,
Well,
well.
how you used to be. You're just a fake smoker now.
I'm a fake smoker. I'm a vapor now. Hey, it's a step closer to quitting.
There's nothing wrong with that.
All right.
All right, so that'll bring Cam up to the table. I think the 10 will go up.
I think I'd go ahead and, yeah.
Boy,
if that 10 goes,
if
I'd
that
take it
10
right now.
goes by those, I would certainly take it, but she's looking at the 12, I think. That 10 may look a lot tougher down there on the...
Yeah, well, you could try to go off of the, what was 13 right there if you really wanted
Yeah,
to.
but
And
then you're selling out, so...
well, she can get back under it.
She's got either the 15 or the 9 here, or the 11.
She's got all sorts of options.
She's kind of looking at her options here. The 13 kind of lays funny. All right, she's decided this 15. She chooses to. She could roll down behind the 10. And she's done that.
There you go. Now you take it. You got to look at it again.
She's gonna at least look at it again. She passed on it the first time, but she's not gonna pass on it this time.
No, well, and where that 2 ball sitting, I think I play to get out here. I mean, you can try to kind of be safe and hide a little bit, but
Ooh.
hey, look at that. And that's probably nope.
Nope. She said that's not where I played it.
See, that's where I
And
thought
that
I would
was-
try to play it.
And not only, she left Rachel the 2, but
And
she's
easy
also
shape,
opened up
too.
the
Yeah.
the 8 did not go in that side before. Rachel takes no time at all. She just gets
No.
down there and gets on with it. And she's added another one for the Lady Bull shooters.
Okay, I wasn't sure which team they were on. Because she seems like someone who would be on the team, Tiny Table Terrors. That seems like a team she would be
Oh,
on.
no. Look at Julia Rapp. She's just this tiny. She is a tiny table
Is she?
terror.
Yeah.
It was like she's got to be their team captain.
That's funny. I got Mr. Daryl Montgomery chilling out here with us,
Yeah,
watching some pool
he
from the
said,
back room.
He said our stream is not up out in the lobby, so he came back here.
Yeah, well, the advantage is to knowing the bad boys right there, being a referee and all that.
Just told Rick Donner to quit watching the stream and go change a diaper.
Yeah,
That's right. Go change a diaper.
go change a diaper.
I told him, I said, how do you have time to watch pool? Aren't you chasing that kid around, playing hide and seek?
He's got a leash probably.
He's gonna, aren't you, isn't it about time to take that kid out and show him how to mow a lawn?
Yeah. Get a little ball and chain ankle weight. Kid can't escape that fast. Probably about the time there's
I'll never
proper
forget.
age to run around real quick.
We
like.
always have those funny moments at the pool hall. This guy and I are playing, like $20 sets or whatever, and there's these 2 gals, and they're over on a table close by, so we can hear their conversation. And they're having one of these political arguments.
There was like some dancing going on with the feet up there.
And they were arguing about abortion or something, and when life starts. Is it at conception? Is it at birth? And we're just kind of like trying to
play and ignore it.
Well,
right?
yeah, we're just trying to, we're 2 guys. We're not going to get involved in these ladies' argument, but all of a sudden he just walks over and he goes, "Let me tell you something, ladies." He goes, "Life begins when they can mow a lawn." And and all of a sudden, these two ladies that were like battling against each other are now allies, and they are fully fixated on him. I just, oh my God, I just started
he
laughing.
did him a favor. He made him friends.
He
At the
brought
cost of almost his life,
he
I'm
brought
sure.
them together. That's
Yeah.
oh, if you knew this guy, he was just something else.
Yeah, I was. When they were shooting that shot.
He could offend everybody all at one time. You
Oh,
know?
well, that's a special skill.
Oh
You know
man.
what? I might have that skill actually.
No, not like.
I
And the
don't know.
funny thing is this guy. I don't know if you know. He used to live in Alaska about the same time you guys did,
Oh, okay.
and he played at the Billiard Palace. But
I may very well know who it is if you can think of a name.
his name was Don Dayan.
Oh, okay. That's not a name I recognize.
It's funny. He knows all the people in your guys' circle and stuff.
Well,
But yeah,
back in the day, it was all the top players. Tullis, Blackout, Bryan, Bill Stock,
yeah.
Richie Orem, Rick Jones. Yeah, there used to be a really
We were
strong
trying to-
contingent from Alaska. You're thinking of Mark Tullis?
Well,
I
no,
got some Mark Tullis stories
Well,
for you.
and it's funny because I met him at the Reno Open. He was there with, and I can't think of who he was.
Probably Blackout Brian would be my guess.
There.
Al Bryan.
The guy had a nickname, but that didn't seem. That
doesn't seem
that
right?
Doesn't seem right. Because Johnny was trying to figure out who it was, and I'm like, if you say the name, I'd be like, yeah, that's the guy.
That's who I
But-
would have thought it would be. Yeah, there used to be some wicked strong pool.
They were
in
gambling with
Alaska.
Jose Perica and Efren Reyes playing Scotch doubles one pocket
Yeah,
with a huge spot, and there was a lot of drinking involved.
yeah. That's
At
again.
least-
That sounds right.
At least Efren and Jose had to like take a shot every time these guys won a game or something. It was like,
Did you ref in Galveston?
it's that
These are.
Do you remember Efren Reyes going to get paid for winning the one?
Yeah, that's a good story too. There from going to get paid story.
yeah, our,
Do you have I need ID, sir? And he reaches over and grabs the flyer, I think it was, for that event. Says, "That's me."
yep, Efren was in Galveston and he won. He
I
won
don't-
one of the events there,
I
and he
don't
went to
know.
cash his check at the cashier's cage, and they said, well, we need 2 pieces of ID, and he had his passport with him. And he looked over, and there was a copy of Billiards Digest there, and he was on the cover, and so he picked it up. Or I think it was
I think it
was
was the
actually,
flyer for
it was
the
the
event.
flyer
yeah.
for the tournament. Yeah, it was the flyer for the tournament. His
Whoa,
picture
whoa,
was on there.
whoa. Whew.
And he looked at the lady, and he picked up the flyer that was sitting there on her
Yep.
desk, and he goes, "This is me."
Yep.
And she just didn't know what to say, so she cashed his check. She
All right.
figured, okay, this is
Yeah, this is probably the right guy.
it's kind of one of those "don't you know who I am" stories. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, that was great. Yeah, I really enjoyed that Galveston tournament. It's too bad it. Well, it was a pretty nice little safety there.
That's not
She's
bad.
kinda-
That
I-
8
well,
ball's
she's
all
lined
sorts of
those-
locked
she's
up.
lined those balls up, so I think they go now.
Honestly,
and
I don't.
She owns that 8 ball right
She
there.
probably could have played the 2 anyways.
Yeah,
honestly.
the 8 kind of was laying off. I mean, it's dead on now, but
Yeah, it's definitely
before it was
there
kind of
now.
like, it was a little iffy.
Well,
Well, I think she wanted
she
to
was
draw into
trying.
those, but
yeah, she put
just
some effort
didn't
into
quite
it.
have the.
She drew that
Didn't
back
quite
a
have
mile.
the angle to do that.
Well, what sucks here is you don't have a good path to get down there now.
Funny,
And-
last week I was just in Galveston for the first time since that was for the second time in my life.
What is she?
That was my first tournament to referee.
Oh wow!
All right, that's not a bad side to be on.
Yeah, I don't know that the 3 is quite as wired as the 2.
It is definitely not. It's going away.
I think I just bump into that 2.
Yeah.
play safe here? I don't know. Yep, she just
She's
gave the
gonna.
old safety signal.
I thought she called it cross corner. Honestly, that's what she tapped
Yeah,
on the left side.
I think
thought.
she just waved. Yeah, she just
Okay.
waved her. She gave the old just a shot in Canadian.
Just a shot. Yeah.
We were up there in Penticton, and I was playing in the singles, and I thought, all right, my goal here is to play well and to find some opportunity to say just a shot,
Yeah.
because I knew I wanted to fit in, you know.
Uh,
Well, she got the. I mean, she left the 13, but she played safe. But those balls are still on. I mean, she didn't mess up the combo for herself.
no, it's still makeable. It's a little bit tougher now that the 8's moved away from the 2. I
She's
think.
got the 13 though, and she can. If she can get on that 15, she'll be able to go into those.
Well, just gonna leave it on up here. Well, we're gonna find out if that combo goes. I think right now. The trick here is if it's makeable, you need to make sure you get that 3 off that rail. Because
Yeah, I would actually probably hit this with a little bit of speed.
I definitely would. You got to make sure that 3 comes, because if that 3 sits there near that 8 still. She's talking to her opponent. I could see her
I
look
would
back
want to
there.
hit. Well,
Oh,
she hit it about like I
Yep,
thought she should.
Yep.
She
Maybe
cue ball got loose on her, but
a little harder, but yeah.
hey, the 8 is still pretty tough.
It doesn't go on either bottom corner right now.
Okay, here's a dumb question. Is that the same game going on up there in the corner?
Oh, I don't know.
Or did we miss a game?
I'm not paying any attention at the moment. I just sat here to hold the seat for Mr. Boo Boo for a little bit. I was on my way by. I was escaping the tournament desk.
I think it is, because Carrie's still up at the table.
Well, you can make that work. That'll work, kind of. Oh, she's hitting out a lot of fall, looks like.
Well, she's got to get that 8 ball out of there. Oh, and she didn't do it.
And hooked
she's
herself.
Hooked. Ouch.
With a little bit of
Ouch, ouch,
draw, I
ouch.
think you could have shortened up and brought it
Yeah.
up close to the 2. Maybe even gone you're trying to draw it into the 2 and then play up to the corner. Because you're not going to scratch in that pocket right now. That might have been the way to go. See what she does with this. There's no hiding on this one.
No, I think
You
I'd
gotta
try to
come with
play it
it.
2 rails into the side. I'd go kick 2 rails, come behind the 8, and try to play it in the left-hand side. She hasn't called anything. She's going
She
for
tapped
a
the
hit.
side.
Oh, did she? Okay,
Yeah, I
good.
think you're looking away.
Well, she got it. She hit it. That's
She got a hit. Oh, whoa, keep going. A little harder. You could have got there that way, too.
yeah. If she called the side, boy,
That'd be a tricky way to go about it. Coming from the head string or the
that brings
head of the
Carrie up to
table.
shoot this combination.
Stay right there.
Yeah,
3.
she
Good.
just wanted the 3 to stay there, which it did. Now she's looking. Just cut that in. Go to the side rail for the 8.
And look at that.
Perfect.
Nice. That's
she
a good
stayed away
spot to
from
be.
the side pocket. I've seen people scratch it.
Oh, yeah, I just overhit it a little bit and just kind of.
Oh my goodness. She overcut it. She overcut it.
She's not happy.
Ouch.
You got to be careful when you hit the table like that.
Yeah.
That thing's hard.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt your
That
hand.
diamond wood is hard.
It's I think these are
Oh, my
the
goodness.
runs done with the. It's not exactly diamond wood because the diamond wood factory had a little ubu.
Right, yeah.
This is actually harder than the diamond wood.
It's actually compressed paper is
Yep.
what I was told, yeah.
And it's compressed paper and basically the same thing the balls are made out of.
Yep. Oh my goodness, they had the opportunity there to close within 2, and that was a big game there.
What we got
Switch
going on
here
over
to
here?
table 1.
What we got going on the rail? It looks like I think she's looking at low ball. I wasn't paying attention to what she's shooting at.
Well, I think
Maybe
if she
not.
was striped, she would have already shot by now.
Yeah,
so
it's gotta be a
I think
little
she's
ball.
looking at solids, and she's kind of right now. She's looking at that 4 in the side.
Um,
This is Michelle playing against Carrie.
I think she's gonna play that 1 and maybe try to run into the 7 a little bit. Now she's playing
She's
that all the
playing
way up and
safe.
safe.
She's
Okay.
playing safe. Nothing wrong with that. It's a pretty
Nope.
good safety too.
Who do we got at the table here? And somebody's moving my cameras again. I about fell out of the chair.
This
Earthquake,
this is
Texas
Carrie.
earthquake right there.
Well, it's
I know there's someone.
Rich and Billy that keep setting stuff back there on that.
A lot of times they're selling shirts and someone walks up and they
Yeah.
lean up on the table and it shakes it. I had to tell a couple people to move along, move along. You're scaring the people watching the stream. Speaking of the stream, if you're new, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, then the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you get notifications when we go live or post videos. Sometimes we'll post stuff after an event. Be sure to hit the like button. That's more important than you might realize. The more times we get likes, the more people who don't normally look for our videos will see them. And that'll get us more viewers, and we can keep on bringing you these live streams. So like it up, folks. Unless you don't like what we're doing, well, then don't know why you're still here.
Well, if you're new to our channel, what we did, if you've never been to Derby City, or if you didn't get to go this year, we recorded matches while we were there that AccuStats did not stream, and we put those up after the tournament. So if you go to our YouTube channel, there's a bunch of matches from Derby City. You can see Shane Van Boning, Efren Reyes, Darren Appleton,
There's
Jason
some really
Shaw.
good
There's
matches, yeah. I
Justin
was actually
Bergman.
going to commentate a bunch of those, but I got really sick when I was there. Disappointing because that's an event that you great pool nonstop.
Yep, it was a lot of fun this year, and there's some great matches.
Well, she went a little farther than I think she went. I think she was like trying to maybe get shape on the 7 next. 7, then go across for the 6 or the 4 if you went too far. So now she's got a little bit of work to do here. What was the other spiel? Normally I do that like commercial advertising thing really good. I forgot what the other part was. Oh yeah, no, I closed it out. Be sure to tell your friends, tell your family, tell the person in line behind you at the grocery store.
There you go. Yeah, tell everybody.
Spread the word. Dial a random number and tell them about BadBoys BP. Also, if you do that, please let us know how it goes because that could be a good story. All right, got that out of there.
Whoa.
And another Texas earthquake. That was a 1.2.
We apologize to the people out there with vertigo.
Yeah. Well, we had the other camera. The camera 3 is a little crooked. So I'm sitting here. I'm slowly leaning out of my chair. Oh, Lord.
I should use that camera to find out who's shaking the...
I don't think it'll
Could
point.
actually be a player sitting on the...
Could be on the right side here. Yeah. Or I guess close to us. It's to my right. Well, you should be able to just make it.
Sounds like Miss Amy's got some mini tournaments going out there.
She is shooting highball, right? Unless I'm not paying
Oh,
attention.
we're going to get a referee.
She just called the referee on herself. She's going to play a
She's
10
going to
up in
play
the corner.
the 10.
What do we got, Dwayne? Is this
Yeah,
Dwayne?
looks-
Hold on,
yeah.
give me the teleport. Oh, he's blocked by the other camera. I was going to doodle on him. You keep
Dwayne-
threatening to draw
Dwayne's
pictures.
carrying his sunglasses with him.
Just follow it up. Kind of had
Good shot.
some funny spin there, actually. Just
Somebody forgot to buy the happy pills for Dwayne. He still doesn't have a smile on his face.
Yeah, he'll
Hey,
get
it's-
over it.
It's late in the week. Everybody's tired.
Yeah, apparently they got back to their room last night and they passed out hard.
Speaking of passed out hard.
Yeah.
Be sure
The
your
wizard took a
phone is
long
on
walk.
speaker. There you go.
Oh, I don't even want to know what that phone number is. All right. Just make sure you follow it up a little bit.
It's a random
Right
number
there.
for you to call.
Well, I talk to enough random people already. I don't need to do any more random talk. I'm saying if all 70 of you viewers out there tell one random person, maybe we'll get an extra one viewer because most people just think you're crazy. All right.
All right, we've got a chance to for this 8-ball.
Ah.
Oh, no.
And
Man, they've had some great opportunity. This match is really close. It's just the Lady Bullshooters have
shot
not,
themselves in the foot a couple times.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, that's a couple 8-balls they've missed.
They shootered themselves. Yeah. Yeah. You can't call Mr. Johnny Layden the Wizard. He can't give himself his own nickname. He's a boo boo. I mean, if Billy Stephen's going to be Yogi Bear, it only makes sense that Johnny Layden's Mr. Boo Boo.
What do you mean you can't give yourself
You
a
can't give
nickname?
yourself your own nickname.
Well,
That's not how it works.
Scott Frost did.
Well, I'll fix that. Yeah, well, hey, I got some jokes for his nickname. Around me, he doesn't use it.
Oh.
Hey, Brett,
Hmm.
where do you keep your meat?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He laughed so hard when.
Oh, too far. You better bump it up, bump it up, bump it up. Whoo, she's
Whoa,
right
yeah,
on
she's
top of that.
close to her work. This does have to be cut back just a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's makeable.
Got
But
a feeling we're going to see a guy in a blue shirt.
problem with this right here is I think it's such a sharp angle and she's right on it that she's going to have to drill that cue ball to get enough speed to transfer onto that 7 to get up there that you're going back and forth at those side pockets unless you English it out of there, and then you're cutting it completely loose.
This is not an easy situation
No, it is not.
she's into.
She is shaking her head. She knows she's not happy about this. What do we got there? Can't read that far. Anything interesting going on over there? I know Donner's being funny. Ooh, nice shot. Come on, give her something.
Oh, man. Well,
That's
yeah.
still tough, but that's doable. I would take it.
Warner says he predicts a cold MGD in someone's near future.
Probably.
Gee, who would that be? If Mama and Son are at the park, I'm sure there's a cold MGD in his hand right now. Just stay down and roll it up there. Oh,
Point.
saw that one coming. Don't go in. Make them shoot
well.
it. Make them hit it.
All right, bull
Well,
shooters get back to the table.
That's right. Bull shooters get a second
Where'd
breath of air here.
Hey, see if Boo Boo's out there alive still. He's kind of been gone a while. I stepped
he's
in
probably
for
he's
him.
probably down at the tailgate party.
Nah, it's fine. I'm good for now.
You go out
I'm
that
just
door.
curious
There's a
where he
big
went.
tailgate party out there.
Chat, they're concerned.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh, she's going to be just beside herself. She's missed the 8-ball twice in this game.
What we got going on the other table there? It looks like we're down to just a few balls on that other table. I wasn't paying attention. Looks like shooting at high ball and pockets are blocked. I don't think there. I think he wants to be able to get up and run away any chance he gets.
That's
Mr.
right.
Montgomery's. He wants the option to escape.
You didn't like being tied to a cord?
No. Oh, okay, so shooting low ball on the other table. Shape for the 6 right there. Come down for
And the 8 goes.
on the other table. Go ahead and score
Well,
that and zip over for me.
Just one thing at a time here, Kenny.
No, you're doing it wrong. You got to do it like we do in the morning where we're trying to do 5 things at once.
All right, so that puts the tiny table terrors on the hill at
And they're at the
10
table here.
to 5.
Yeah, if she had gotten a little farther up on that 6, she'd have a better angle for getting down
Yeah,
there.
she could end this match right here if she gets this 6.
Yeah, she's looking at. Not sure which way she wants to go exactly here. She's definitely eyeball measuring it.
This is Nicole.
What's her plan? What's her plan?
She just rolled
Get
it
in there.
in and didn't
No
get there.
rail.
Didn't get there. No rail.
Do they notice? Yep, they
yes,
know.
they did.
Yeah.
Yesterday
Last night,
we had.
I don't think either player noticed that they didn't get a
Well,
rail.
there was a ladies' match that there was 2 fouls that nobody noticed, and then a men's match where there was 1 and nobody called it. And it was just like, oh my gosh, come on, people!
Well, I think
And
she
in
actually
all
had
3
the right
cases,
idea
it
there.
cost the team that didn't call the foul. It cost them the game.
Yeah, where she was going, I think she had the right idea because she would have had a shot on the 5 and been coming back up. You know, it might have been a long shot on the 8, but she was definitely going the right way. So we'll see. Let's see what our ball. Who from the ball shooters is up right here?
This is Jennifer.
Jennifer. All right. Let's see what Jennifer does with this opportunity. There we go.
Jennifer's had a couple of like funny rolls, bad rolls. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
early in this match.
Well, she's like almost straight on the 10 and straight on the 14 there, which is inconvenient. I mean,
Yeah, she doesn't want to be dead straight on them. But
yeah, I think if she got a cue over one.
That's why I kind of like shooting the 11 here. That'll give you a little bit of angle on the 10 to go over again on the 14 and then the 8.
Well,
and that's what I think she's decided that too.
Yeah. Nicely done. There we go. Now she should be able to just come up to the rail, back out.
Just knock this 10 in.
Just make sure you
can
come
even
out
draw back a little bit if you want, or
and she set a cue up there like she was going to draw it, but I think she's going to follow. Follow makes more sense to me. And look at that speed. There we go.
That's perfect. Now you just
tap it in.
Roll it in, or if she wants, she can go 2 rails, back across and then back.
I actually really like how smooth she's kind of hitting it.
She has a nice smooth stroke.
Just pushing it right on there. Just push the ball in.
Looks like an OB shaft.
Yep. And right back out.
Looking at that ferrule, looks a lot like yours.
That's definitely an OB right there. I'm not sure if it's on an OB butt. I know mine's a Mucci butt with an OB shaft. I actually won it's James Davis, right? Is the guy, the custom QI one? James Davis?
No.
Or Jones. Or
Jones.
Dave Jones.
David Jones.
David Jones.
All right, so this match is.
But it doesn't have an OB on it. He said he had an OB for it, and I was like, yeah, I'll try with this, and I might go ahead and get an OB on there just because it's so different from going from one type of shaft
we
to
switch
another.
back to table 1. Right now, the tiny table terrors need 1
Is that
game.
Rachel walking around the table? Looks like it.
It is, and she's playing against Julia.
And she's got a low
and
ball.
the lady bull shooters need them all.
Ooh. Well, didn't give up anything easy.
No, I don't.
All right, so Julia, curly hair, got it. Mental note made.
She's
the short curly hair.
She's the tiny table terror. Look at her.
She's the tiny table terror?
It just totally fits her.
She's probably, I didn't look, but if I bet you out there, she's probably like, 4'8", 2 or something, really short.
Well, okay, Mr. Kenny writes descriptions of the girls
I didn't write
on there.
any descriptions on there. They did it.
No, that was yesterday. That was their description? It looked like it was yours, and it was like, short girl. And I'm like, okay, on TV they all look
Oh.
the same.
No, that wasn't me. That I didn't write any descriptions on them.
Oh, okay.
That was what they wrote. I'm like, yeah, it was like short girl, even shorter girl. I'm like, well,
Girl with long hair. And it was like, okay, there's
yeah,
like
that was them. They did that.
3 out of the 4 of them had long hair. You know.
Well,
Like,
if they
okay.
all didn't have, dark hair, I'd say, okay, blonde, redhead, curly short hair, curly long hair, something that helps a little bit. Luckily, I recognize Rachel, and that helps a little bit. And I think there might be a couple others.
She came back here to make sure that
Oh yeah, yeah.
because their descriptions were like I said, these are even worse than Kenny's.
I didn't write the other ones. You can't blame me.
I promised I would not use their descriptions on the.
But you know what they could do? You know what would be smart? Do shoe colors. We can always see their shoes
Well, that's
when they walk
what
by.
she goes. Look, I have the bright pink shoes, and then there's one gal that's got blue shoelaces.
Except for one guy said boots earlier, and I was like, I don't see
I
boots
said,
anywhere.
the only 2 I really need a description on are the first 2 when they go out there, because you just don't know if player number 1 is on table 1 or table 2.
That's only because you pay more attention to who's up.
And I keep track of who's on what table.
Well, I try to, but it just doesn't work in the mornings. You got to remember, I'm working with the other Jones, and he's a menace. I mean, I don't know how you keep anything straight when.
Monica says yes that Jennifer shoots with an OB 133 Spartan. So that was a OBQ, not just a shaft. That's good because OB is one of our supporters and sponsors.
Yep, I like OBs. They play good. They feel real good to me. I actually, when they came out with the OB2s, I didn't like how those felt to me. It was probably because I had gotten so used to the OB1s, but I think the OB1 Pros are really good. I don't know what other new shaft ones they've got. I know they've got the OB1 Pros.
I don't shoot with an OB, so I wouldn't
Well,
know.
of course you
but I
don't.
wouldn't know.
But that's why you're back here. Oh, it would help your game so much.
Thank you, David. He says Skinny Bob's has a section referred to as the tiny table side, thus the tiny table terms.
Ah, there we go.
It's like
See?
where the
Insight.
It's like where the bar tables. Yeah, that's how they got their name. I like that.
Cross.
I'm really impressed with
Nope, cut
the support that the players down here get from their local rooms and bars.
Well, any 10 ball you want.
Yeah, which 10 ball are you gonna shoot, Julia?
Yeah. Nice thing
She
is,
may play safe here. She's got a pretty.
if you make this, go to make it, give a little bit of left so you come out towards the center to make sure you don't hit your
She's got a
13.
pretty easy safety opportunity here.
All right, I guess you can go with a safe. I'm just thinking aggressive. I wish I was in the other seat because I could doodle it.
If you, well, we'll see what she's gonna do.
She's going to hit with some left.
Looks like she's.
It's not too hard. Oh,
well,
she's
she
banking it.
She banked it and made it.
No, it's not a bad shot.
Yeah, now she's got the 14 in the side.
Make sure you go up and then come back down
she wants
to the
to
middle
come
of the
down.
table.
Yeah, she wants to come down to the left side of that 5, so she'll have the 13.
Yeah, I thought she was going to cut it, but that was a nice bank.
She'll want to cut this in with a little bit of left-hand English.
Just scoot on up there and come on back down. So if you want to screw with Mr. Rick Jones, my papa, you know what you do?
Oh.
You get that telestrator, and when he's not looking, you just put like a little line or a tiny little dot somewhere on the screen. Because he'll come up here and try to wipe it off, and he thinks it's a fly or a mark on there, and he'll try to get it off the screen. Takes him a good 5 minutes to figure out what the heck's going on.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
'Cause he's earned some messing with.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you got to have fun. All right. Well, Rachel's 4 ball is not in the best spot ever. Pretty much got to be on the right side to play that.
Rachel's 4 ball, so you're going to let her take it with after this match?
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, she's looking at it right now. Let's see. Thinking. I'm not really sure what I'm thinking here. Because my first thought was get up there above the one, force follow all the way down. Because I like following it that far, but I don't think you're going to get a good angle off of it unless you can maybe play the 5, pull back so you're a little straighter on the 6, follow the 6 up, follow the 1 all the way down. But then your 7 ball is kind of messy to get to from the
She's
4.
going to take this 6 ball first.
And she's going to be pretty straight.
And she's got the 1.
Can you get down there right now, though? Or is it going to take you out too far?
She looks like she's got a plan. Oh, well.
I don't think her plan worked out quite
Yeah,
how
I
she had
don't-
hoped.
That didn't look like she was trying to go into the 13.
No, I thought she was going to, well, if she had been straighter, just follow all the way down past it, not even go at it at all, but I don't think she got the right angle, which is why I think I would have taken the 5 first and gotten a better angle at the 6, but I'd end up leaving my 7 totally screwed, and that's why I sit back here, because of things like that. Does it go by there? It does. Oh, look at that. There you go.
Absolutely, and I think she's got the 4.
Yep, but now we're at that 7 ball that I've been saying is trouble from the 4.
Follow forward.
Yep, so you're going to leave yourself a hard shot no matter what you do there, I'm thinking. That's a long way to go.
She's
That's
perfect.
that's
She's
not-
got the perfect angle.
Yep. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Come over by the side pocket for the 8.
There we go. Look at that.
She had a plan and she executed it. She's just got to pocket this 8 ball.
And there it
Boom.
is. Bowl shooters.
This match is just not over, folks.
They're staying in it.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Oh, no, you're not allowed
Oh.
to sing either. I've been told I can't do it. You
I
can't
got
either.
Kenny singing yesterday.
If I'm not allowed to,
I
you're not
goaded
allowed to.
I goaded him right into doing his Bee Gees imitation.
All right.
That's a little we need like a little music where we can just hit a button and it
Oh, yeah.
we can play just
Oops, excuse me.
3 seconds of the Bee Gees singing "Staying Alive" when somebody's making a comeback.
Yeah. Well, me and Dad were talking all morning. We need a soundboard with just like, a whole slew of fun sounds to mess with.
Pretty soon we're gonna be sitting here, and we're gonna have this huge soundboard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey. I'm game. I mean, if we can keep the people watching, keep the
Yeah.
people happy, make enough money to actually afford that cool stuff.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah, I don't think.
That's where it gets tricky. That stuff's expensive, but it'd be fun. All right, so
Your dad's like, yeah, we're gonna do it, and then he's gonna find out how much it costs. Nah, forget that. We're not. That was a terrible idea. Who came up with that idea?
nice
Wow, look at this
shot. Look
bank.
At that right
Look at
in
that
there.
bank.
And
Holy
shape.
smokes. Wow, in perfect shape.
Commentated on that. Perfect, right? Drew back, perfect, dead.
Oh yeah.
Just making sure I got
And Rachel sticks it back here saying we're
She's like,
commentating
you
it right.
commentated that, right?
Wow, yeah, that was a good out. It's
How-
not what I was looking at, but she definitely got
Oh,
there. It was beautiful.
She looked at it, she had a plan, and she executed it
Yep.
perfectly. Wow, look at
Look
this.
at
Come
this.
on, coming on down. All right.
Yep.
It's not the easiest cut, but
Well,
She's
she's
got a
got
shot. She's
a
got a
blocker
shot.
for the side or a corner there too. It looks
this
like.
could pull it to 10-8 if she can pocket this 8 ball. She calls it. Just put everything you got into this one shot.
Yep. Just drop her in there.
It's in. Oh, come on.
Oh, where's the
my
helicopter?
gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Ah.
She was robbed.
That hurts.
She hit that so good. She overcut that by like 1/8 of an inch.
Someone go rattle the camera. See if we can shake it in. Give us a little
Wow.
Texas earthquake.
Wow.
That was close.
Well, that brings Tiny Table Terrors to the.
Who do we got?
We have We're on table 2. We have Michelle. Yeah, we have Michelle at
Michelle?
the table.
All right. Well, let's see what Michelle does with this. She's looking at that 3 ball. I'm pretty
She's
sure.
got an opportunity to put her team into the Final Four.
Ball shooters are up on the other table, so
Well, this is
what's important right now.
This is the table right here.
Yeah.
Okay, she's pocketed the 3, came around. She's got shape on the 1.
1 or the 4, whichever one you want.
Yeah,
She's
maybe
looking
she's
at
going to
that
take the
4.
4.
Maybe.
The 2 is kind of in a odd spot because of the 8's blocking that pocket. She's going to
Yeah.
have to. So she may want to get the 4 out of the way. Well, she just kind of looked to see about shape on the 2 in the side. I kind of like going 1, 6, 4, 2 in the side, 8. But she's looking at that 4 now, and she's looking to see if she can. She's going to put some draw on this, try to play the 2 in the same pocket.
I wouldn't even try for the 2 after the 4.
Look at
but
this.
Look at that.
Look at this.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Wow. Nice shot.
That is like where she put the tip of
Yeah,
her
it
cue. She
is.
goes, yep, I'm going to get right here.
Yep. I like that.
Female version of Shane Van Boning on that shot.
Beauty. Oh, gonna go ahead and take a.
Oh,
clean
no,
some
she's-
lint off. Take a
Yeah.
second look at it.
On the last shot, she channeled her inner Shane Van Boning, and then on this shot, she channeled her inner Johnny Archer.
Yeah.
Had to pick some lint off the table. Nicely done.
There we go.
Now she's got the 6, just shoot and stop. 2 up in the other corner, or the 1.
Uh-huh.
I'm just looking at 2 balls up there.
We're watching you. We're watching you.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
nice.
Very nice.
It's looking good.
Nothing but the middle of the pocket. She's got this 8 ball to put the Tiny Table Terrors into the Final Four.
There it
That's
is.
it. That's it.
All right. Well, for some reason my mind said 12. I don't know why. But 11-7.
11-7.
Next match is. I'll let you score that. Take a look at the table chart. See, and should be a men's loser side match.
Our next match coming up
Thug
is
Life.
a 4:30 match, so we extended about in time. Thug Life and Breakem off. So
And on Thug Life, we've got Tao or 2. He's in the running for the men's all around. So this could be a crucial match for him for that.
all right, so we're gonna shut this down, get everything all set up again, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. So go get yourself something cold to drink, and join us here in just a few minutes. Thanks, everybody.